Michael, I'm so sore.
What did you do?
I did everything this week. I had one of my, I call them my WESAM workouts because I don't have a name for it. And one of them is where I get on the elliptical and I try to burn 1,000 calories before an hour.
Nice.
Yeah.
WESAM workout trademarked.
Yep, there you go. WW trademark, WESAM workout. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're brand new to the show, welcome. We love you already. And if you are a current listener, is that the right way to say it? Current listener?
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Subscriber.
A current subscriber, fan,
Legacy
supporter,
subscriber.
Legacy subscriber. Dude, that sounds like a car. Legacy. I don't know why. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for being such strong supporters of the show. We have some new reviews on iTunes. You guys have been messaging us. I just want to say thank you for all your love and your support. I love doing this show. I love that it has such a great effect on you guys. You guys get enjoyment out of it, and you learn something every now and then, or you get motivated to improve your life, and you just laugh a lot. So that makes me really, really happy, and I really thank you guys for tuning in. And if you are listening to this and you love the show, you love us, give us a follow on our Instagram account, WeSam's World, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, which I know it doesn't sound like much, but it actually helps us out tremendously. And we also have a Patreon page. This show will always be free, but if you love us a little extra, $1 a month goes a long way here. It keeps the lights on. It gives us gas money to come here and do the show. We're not really getting rich off this show, any of us. So it really just basically covers the expenses. $1 a month goes a long, long way here. And then you get all this extra stuff whenever you do become Patreon subscribers, all this behind-the-scenes footage. You get my book of the month, which I have a book every month, and I tell people about it. I tell them to get it and read it and why it's good. And also, I do a What Would WeSam Do segment on our Patreon page. Basically, you ask me a personalized question if you need help with anything, and I'll give you my response in a personalized message. And it's Nice Guy Digital, so you don't get just behind-the-scenes stuff with us or extra footage with us. You get like 3 other shows. What is it, like Way Highway?
I think Brett
Davern Show.
Radioactive Dads.
And Radioactive Dads. So you get a bunch of footage. We're a wonderful podcast family. I love everybody else. I love all the other shows. They're amazing. They're great. And yeah, thank you. Also, real quick, thanks to Guayaki for keeping us caffeinated and hydrated during the show. We really appreciate you. Give Guayaki a shot because it's amazing. And also, they're saving the rainforest at the same time. What? What? Who are you? Are you angels? Probably. Also, if you have an Alexa, did you know you could be in the bathroom, you could be doing your morning poops, and be like, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna miss the Brett Davern show. No, you're not. All you have to go is say, Alexa, play Adobe Radio, and then boom, Alexa's playing Adobe Radio. Isn't that amazing?
That easy.
Absolutely amazing.
I have 7 Alexas in my house.
Wow.
Yeah, and
The government's really listening to you.
Good. They have nothing to listen to. But even if you have an Alexa, there's a privacy setting, right? Right? Kidding. There is. I'm legally obligated to say that there is. So check that out. I think that's all the business we got to do. We're going to just jump into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's solo episode. You're going to get to know WeSam a little bit more, and maybe even Michael and Peyton, if they behave themselves. So this will be the best episode ever. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for
WeSam.
me. Damn it, guys. Play the music.
Do we dance?
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. There's Peyton. More facial hair than I've ever seen him with.
I'm trying something else.
Yeah, what, the homeless French guy?
I've never tried to grow facial hair before.
Yeah.
And so I'm just letting it loose.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens.
There you go. I don't know if they can hear you.
You want to move that mic over? That way.
Work?
It will.
one?
What number is it?
I don't. Number 2.
Strong start.
It works now.
Strong start to
Number
the show.
2. Oh God.
Michael's guiding Peyton on how to use a microphone, and Peyton almost knocked down the camera.
Oh God.
So I like to start my morning as a healthy human being and immediately grab my phone and go on Twitter to get my news.
That's normal.
That's horrible, but there were a few things that popped up on the news this morning, and I actually wanted to talk to them on air. Michael, let's bring them up.
Well, I saw it as well when I woke up. So a mass brawl broke out on a cruise ship called the Britannia. 6 people were injured as it sailed to Southampton after a week-long trip to Norway's fjords.
Yeah.
Police said.
Yeah.
A journalist was on board and said the incident was sparked by a passenger taking offense at another holidaymaker
What?
dressed as a clown.
Wait. So a guy got upset with another guy because he was dressed as a clown?
Yep. He took offense at him, apparently.
Yep.
That guy must have had his parents killed by clowns, apparently. That's the only reason to attack a clown like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of clown, though. Is this one of those cruise ships where, like, it's for adults? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I believe it's an adult ship. I don't know.
Oh, you mean, when I say
not-
adult, it's like a sex
No.
cruise ship.
Okay,
That's what I'm talking
Those
about.
are a thing.
Technically, aren't any cruise ships sex ships or sex cruises?
No, Michael. I don't think all cruise ships are sex parties on water. No, sir. No, I don't. I'm talking about like a cruise. They usually do them on yachts where it's just like a BDSM party kind of thing. That's what I thought this thing was.
No, it was not. This was actually, I think, a legitimate cruise that they went.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just were traveling, and apparently this guy was dressed up as a clown and really pissed people off.
Dude.
Okay.
I don't even know. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. They must have been drunk. There's no way.
The people suspected of being behind the violence were confined to a cabin for the last day of the cruise. He said the violence occurred after a black tie evening and an afternoon of patriotic partying on deck when large amounts of alcohol were consumed. So they say the buffet area was immediately sealed off as medical teams went to help the injured. Staff told me they'd never experienced anything like it. And those behind the violence were confined to their cabins, blah, blah, blah.
All right. Well, there you go. Don't go on a cruise ship with clowns, or you're going to be in a brawl. That's the thing. It became like 40 people.
Wait up. So it said, one witness explained to the staff that things kicked off when another passenger appeared dressed as a clown. This upset one of their party because they'd specifically booked a cruise with no fancy dress. It led to a violent confrontation.
Oh. Dude, people fight over the stupidest things. That's amazing. Well, I hope they all died. No, I'm kidding. Could you imagine? There's a left turn. All right. What else we got?
That one dark.
Yeah. Yeah. It usually goes dark with me. So.
Well, what else is next? Well, we almost died last night, apparently.
Yep.
We did?
Yep.
What happened?
Well, there was a nice little asteroid that came in between us and the moon.
City killer asteroid.
Yeah. I kind of wish it hit.
You do?
Yeah, we need sometimes a little fear of God in the people. You know?
A fresh start.
Fresh start, hit the
Yeah.
reset button. I mean, it would be horrible, don't get me wrong, but
Right.
sometimes that's why I like thunderstorms in LA. Makes people a little scared, you know? The earthquake that just happened recently. You know, as people are a little friendlier after it.
Yeah.
A little near-death experience is wonderful to put things in perspective, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That earthquake was the first time in my 9 years of living out in LA where it's like, maybe I should dive under the desk or
Yeah.
the table.
I didn't. I just went outside. I thought that'd be the safest thing, but apparently people say don't run outside. I'm like, whatever.
I was
Yeah,
gone the whole
don't-
time.
Don't do that.
Flew back to Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh,
during
yeah.
that time, and everybody's like, "There's earthquakes happening down here." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Cool."
It's one of those things where I actually feel less in control during an earthquake than I do during a tornado. Like if a tornado, like when a tornado or like heavy winds are hitting the house, I feel for some reason more in control during that, which I guess it's equally you're equally not in control in both of those situations.
Gotcha.
I don't know why.
Well, at least with a tornado, you have some advance
Warning.
notice.
Yeah. You know
Warning.
that might be it. That might be it.
You have a chance to like go down to the basement or whatever and
Yeah.
hide and take cover with
Tornadoes
with an
freak
earthquake.
me out. I hate them.
Tornadoes?
Yeah, because I saw Twister when I was like 4.
Yeah.
That scarred me, man.
Yeah, you think that tornadoes are going to growl when they're coming at you. By the way, that's
Yeah.
what happens in the movie. They're like,
That's
you're
what
like,
they do.
There
That-
were a lot of
The
people.
movie is factual.
There were a lot of big names in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it now,
oh yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
a lot of big names.
Bill Paxton.
Yes. What's her name?
Carrie Elwes, Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt. Yeah. Wow. Pretty solid cast,
There was
actually.
Classic.
there were a few lost alums or future lost cast members.
Oh, like lost the TV show.
Yes.
I thought you meant like passed
Oh.
away.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Bill Paxton's dead, right?
He is.
Yeah. So is Philip. Philip. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would have been a good Batman villain. He should have been the Penguin.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
That would have worked.
Yeah, he probably would have. Yeah, that would have been very good casting.
Yeah. He could. Oh, he would have nailed it.
Yeah.
What else we got, Michael?
The Russian TV has leaked a Chernobyl drama. They got real upset about Craig Mazin's HBO Chernobyl, so they decided to do one of their own, where the reason behind the incident was that it was a CIA plot.
Yep.
That's cool.
Rewriting history. There you go. Good job.
Well, they've already done.
I wonder what they are going to write about Trump in like textbooks in the Midwest.
In the Midwest.
Yeah, as opposed to textbooks they would use on the East and West Coast. Because it's kind of like, for like history textbooks, they're different from like region to region in America.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
There was and I don't think it went through, I'm not sure, but there was a petition, like a law almost, and they were trying to make it a law or some kind of bill not to mention the Native American genocide in Oklahoma history books.
Checking right now.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And
Because we can't come to terms
because
with
I remember specifically said because it shed a bad light on America. Hey,
We've done a lot of bad things.
I love America. I'm an immigrant, and my family is immigrant. We're first generation here, so I appreciate and I'm so thankful for all the opportunities that America has to offer. But I think it's wrong also to ignore like the history, the darker side of the American history as well. So because then you don't learn from those mistakes in the future. And I don't know, man. Some people are funny like that. They just don't want to deal with the reality of things.
Well, I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, you should reckon with your own bad history because you learn from it.
Yeah, our founders, they were pretty shitty people.
Yeah.
We should talk about that.
I have a funny script about that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
It's kind of amusing.
Well, yeah. It's like we forget that one of the things was like they were slave owners.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest things.
Thomas Jefferson had children with this slave.
Right. Like those are like things that people tend to like glance over or choose to ignore. It's just really funny to me. It's not funny. It's interesting when I see people cherry pick, whenever they're like they're heavy into nationalism or whatnot. Again, there's no perfect country out there, and there's a lot of countries with their pros and cons. As much as I like Japan, I still remember what they did during World War II, which, like that's...
Yeah, the rest of Asia is not happy with Japan.
No, oh yeah, and you talk about the rape of Nanking. If you've ever read stories about that, it's absolutely horrific. It's hell on earth right there. Yeah, man, there's no perfect country out there, but just to ignore or deny to learn the history of your own country like that, it's not so good. You guys like me getting on my soapbox here? Huh? This is what this show's about? I'm trying to sound smart for a little bit? No.
Hey, why not?
Dude, I would be the worst politician.
Why?
Because I would want immediate results, or I'd be way too real about things. And I'm not that smart.
Real is not bad.
People might like
expecting immediate results, probably.
Yeah. That's why I'm almost joking I want to be emperor, because I feel like, oh, well then there you go. I can get those immediate results.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is you might be benevolent, and I mean, I don't know, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Wait.
Dude, you're screwing yourself so bad if I become emperor.
There we go.
kidding.
There we go.
I'm kidding.
But you might be benevolent, but the next person after you might not be, and he will have the same sort of ultimate power that you do.
Yeah. I hate these chairs. Sorry.
Oh.
Yep. I'm making a... Dude.
Is it all the chairs, or is it just that chair?
It's all the chairs. They're literally falling apart. I just threw
Really?
a piece over there on that one.
Oh, that's
this
what
one's,
that is.
Yeah, it's a piece of one. It's a piece of one.
Yeah.
It's a piece of one.
I haven't.
I got you.
Honestly, I haven't even sat in a chair for like the last 10 weeks, probably. I don't know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You just been standing during the show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watch him. He just stands there the whole time.
Kind of respect that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you've been sitting down. Now
Well,
I'm looking at you like
when I'm not, I mean, when I'm not like engaged in the conversation, it's like if I'm sitting down, it's like
if you're not engaged in the conversation, what are you trying to say, Michael? You're not selling our show really well.
What I mean is when I'm not involved.
Oh boy.
Helps me focus a little bit more.
I got you.
Behind the scenes stuff. Here
there
we
you
go.
go. Yeah. What else we got?
Let's see.
I don't like to talk about the political stuff that goes on during current events, by the way. If you're listening to the show, we got a message the other day because we get just political enough sometimes. There's just so much bullshit, and if so much of the media is one-sided, if you're depending on the network, and it's hard to get the truth out there. And so this isn't a politics show. I like talking about the crazy current events that goes on. Mm-hmm. So if you don't like that, that's fine. You can go watch CNN, Fox News, NPR, whatever you like to watch, and you can get your news there. Your real news? No, this is real news too. This is actually the realest news. If we're being real here, this is the most unfake news WESAM's World talks about on air. An asteroid almost hit Earth yesterday. Nobody else is talking about it. It's breaking. Breaking news here on WESAM's World. This is the clip. This is the clip. Okay. An asteroid almost hit Earth yesterday. That's the quote. I'm saving us work to do at the end of the show.
There we go.
I hope you wrote this down.
Where's my phone?
Well, this week was a big week for the WGA negotiations.
Oh, what happened?
2 ATA member agencies both signed the agreement.
Okay.
They're smaller mid-level agencies, not any of like the big 4, but it's, people consider that to be the domino starting to fall. And one was Kaplan Staller, and then the other one was Buchwald.
Okay.
And
great.
yeah, so they both signed. Also, 3 agents from Abrams split off, and they're starting their own agency that is in accordance with the agreement.
All right.
So things are happening. But also, the WGA has an election coming up for the board of directors or whatever, or the negotiating committee.
Well, I hope at the end of this, whatever happens is the fair result. Does that make sense?
No, absolutely.
Because it's... Yeah, I just hope it's the fair result. That's what my quote will be on my tombstone.
I just hope it's fair.
I just hope it's fair.
But
That's the quote. I just hope it's fair. That's on my tombstone. They're like, what is he talking about? The WGA thing. What? Anything else going on?
I'm just looking around, seeing what else is going. The Zombieland 2 trailer came out.
Oh, yeah, it did.
I saw the first one a long time ago. Dude, they took like 5 years to... Not 5 years. More
11.
Than 5 years. 11, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 11 at this point.
I really am looking forward to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Quentin knows how to do it, man.
It was enjoyable, although a slow start, but...
Yeah, you mentioned that. I got a question for you, actually.
Yes.
You go see films in theaters like multiple times sometimes, right?
All the time.
Why?
I enjoy going to the theater. I don't know. It's sort of like a... I don't know how to describe it. It's a calming thing for me, I guess.
Okay.
Just being able to sit in the dark of the theater and watch a movie.
I understand.
Inspirational sometimes. So like when I'm writing, I like to take a break, go to the theater. Like this past week, I think actually you would really like this movie. It's called The Art of Self-Defense. Have you seen the trailer for it?
Yes. It's with the guy who was in the Facebook movie.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes.
Yeah.
The trailer for that looked amazing.
It's insane. I think you would really like it.
I'll probably wait till it comes. I can buy it digitally.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But who is the director of that? It kind of reminded me of Burn After Reading, that kind of pace. Burn After Reading, or...
So you're saying like a Coen Brothers movie?
Yeah, kind of like this weird...
The guy's name is Riley Stearns.
Okay, then never mind.
Wow, 33.
He's 33 years old?
And he's married to Mary Elizabeth Winstead,
Who's that?
the actress. She was in
I recognize
the Die Hard movie, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit! Dude, we forgot the current event about the actress, Faye Dunaway.
That's right. I'll pull it up.
Huh!
What?
Have you heard about this?
No.
Okay, I gotta tell you this. So for our listeners, Faye Dunaway, she was an actress. I think the height of her career, when I say that, like when she was most popular, 70s?
Yeah, 70s,
Okay.
I would say.
70s. She won an Oscar for that role where she's yelling at the kid, "No wire hangers!"
Mommy Dearest.
Mommy Dearest.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was in a...
Chinatown Network.
Chinatown, yeah. So she was an intense actress.
Yeah.
There were some rumors, she was a little difficult or whatever. Well, she wanted to make her Broadway, comeback.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple hours before the show opened, some crew members were placing a wig on her, and she struck one of the crew members. She hit one of the crew members.
It was from the show one woman show, Tea at 5, in which Dunaway played famous actress Katharine Hepburn. Had been in the middle of a test run in Boston ahead of its Broadway debut later this year, but Page Six reported that Dunaway's behavior had become so hostile that producers had no choice but to fire her.
Yep.
10th of July performance was abruptly canceled moments before curtains as Dunaway had allegedly slapped and thrown things at a crew member who were trying to put on her wig. They then reported that she was being verbally abusive to the crew in the aftermath.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Fire her.
Apparently, she didn't memorize her lines or her blocking. She had the script for 6 months, and then they had to give her, feed her lines and blocking through an earpiece. That, I can't express to you how much that bugs me as an actor. That's what you're getting. That's probably half your work at least.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's no where, literally, know what to say and where to stand and move.
Why do you think that older actors, or even just more success, not even more successful, but just people that have been in the industry for a while, why do you think that they do that?
I think it's an ego thing.
I agree with you. And whenever I hear somebody say, and I'm sometimes I think, people really old, sometimes they have actual trouble memorizing their lines. That's a whole different story. I'm not talking about those people. I think the majority of them, it's an ego thing. You know why? What's his name? He was a guest star he was in War Games. He was a guest star on For the People. He had a great episode with Jasmine. He was the guy who stole the stamps for his grandchildren in this last season. Once you figure out his name.
You say he was in the movie War Games?
Yeah.
Dabney Coleman?
Yep.
Oh.
Dabney Coleman. I got to tell you this story about Dabney.
Okay.
He was... I saw him on set. I saw him on the lot, and this is not offensive anyway, but he just looked so old. I didn't know who he was, and one of our PAs was helping him. I'm like, oh my God. Helping him walk him to the stage, and I was like, how is this guy gonna make it to the camera, in front of the camera? Everyone's like, that's Dabney Coleman, super nice guy, so nice,
good.
so respectful. And when I met him for the first time, I go, "Hi, Dabney, I'm WESAM. Nice to meet you. I'm one of the." And it's so funny. He goes, "Hey, I'm Dabney. Are you somebody important? Should I stand?" And I'm like, there was like it was just really funny, and he stood anyway, and I was like, no, it's fine. Anyway, I stayed to watch him work because Tom Verica was like, you got to watch him. I was like, all right, cool. As soon as they said action, he went, oh my gosh, had all his lines memorized.
Good.
Such a master at the craft of acting.
Yeah.
Just watching him was incredible. And he was so engaging. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they would say cut. Sometimes they would give him redirection. Sometimes it was just perfect. They're like, that's fine, that's great. And like he would just be helped back to his trailer, or like, I'm telling you, there was like every excuse in the world for this guy not to know his lines or not to be good at his job, but none of that mattered. When it came time to work, he worked. So that's why I have no patience for young actors or old actors. If it's an ego thing, I just don't.
And you think it is an ego thing?
For most of them, I worked with an actor who actually had to bring in a teleprompter for his scenes.
Oh my god.
Definitely not going to talk about that. Maybe I'll talk about it whenever I have more fuck you money down the line.
Actors are some of the shittiest people I've ever met.
Like, what's it called? The teleprompter, right?
Yeah.
They brought in a teleprompter during his scenes.
People suck.
And he was on a show before that went over 100 episodes, and he was a very well-known actor. It is what it is.
What a guy.
Maybe down the line I'll
guy.
mention who it is. I can't wait to have fuck you money. I really can't wait for that. Not to be mean to anybody, but whenever I see like BS, I can call somebody out on it right on the spot. Oh no, that's not. No, that's BS. Nope.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
All right, we're back.
Cool. Nice.
Now we're back. Now we're back. No, I'm kidding. You know what meme I like the most?
Which one?
The angry Hitler scene
Oh,
that they substitute in.
Did you see Taika released a new one
No.
for the trailer for Jojo Rabbit? Do you know about Jojo Rabbit?
No, what is this?
Yeah.
So Jojo Rabbit is Taika Waititi's new movie that's coming out in the fall. Basically, it takes place in Nazi Germany in the 1940s, and this kid has an imaginary friend, and his imaginary friend is Hitler, played by Taika Waititi.
What? Dude, my
Do
brain.
yourself a favor and watch it.
This
It's so ridiculous.
This sounds absolutely absurd.
I've read the script. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I got to check it out. So they use the meme, the angry Hitler meme for it?
Yeah, for like promoting it, they do
That's
the
great.
angry they do the angry Hitler meme where he's like, "Yeah, oh yeah, you're being played by a Polynesian Jew."
Dude. The first meme of that I saw was when they were telling Hitler that Halo isn't coming out with a sequel anymore or something like that on Xbox.
Really?
This is
Yeah.
like 2007.
The first one that I
Hitler.
saw was I was out here in LA for the first time. I was working my internship, and it was when Michael Jackson died. And it's him talking about how Michael Jackson's going to like play at his birthday party, and they're like, sir, Michael Jackson's dead.
Do you know what my favorite just freeze frame of that is? I don't know if you could pull it up, but it's when they cut to two of his generals or one of his generals, and it's that really skinny he looks like a skeleton with
Yeah.
putty on his
I
face.
know who you're talking about, yeah.
He looks frightening. Oh my god. That guy looks like what you see in like a paralysis, sleep paralysis, and
Yeah.
that's who you see in the corner.
Oh god, that's scary.
Yeah, that scared everybody.
Oh my god.
Everybody's like, "Oh, he's here!" All right,
Operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow.
dude. Hold on, let's
But
keep going to the right. Oh, there it is. Oh,
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
I think that's supposed to be like Himmler or something or
Yeah, can you go back? I just want to see his
Keep going.
There he is.
Look
Guy.
at him. Ideal casting, though. They got the right guy.
I mean, look at that hairline.
Yeah.
He's a 7 head. Get it? His forehead's huge.
Maybe he's one of those guys where like he's actually really attractive.
Probably. They
real
probably
life.
put like some stuff in his hair. Watch, he looks exactly like that in real life.
looks
and he's crying
more
as
just-
he's listening to
yeah.
this. He's a big fan of the show, and he's like, "No, why'd you do that? I love you, Wesam. I'm a Patreon supporter."
I'm taking away my dollar.
I hope not, sir. We love you. We support you. Tool's coming out with a new album. Finally, after over 10 years or so. They're my favorite band, so I'm really excited about that.
The Hitler rant.
don't
Why
think
do you
I-
like Tool?
That's a great question. Their lyrics. I just love their lyrics. They're really poetic to me. A lot of their songs have these great like valleys and hills and it gets really hard sometimes, and then sometimes it's like really soft, and other songs are just like these weird instrumentals, or some guy running through the woods is like a track. It's just so weird and out there, and I don't know. And I used to listen to it a lot on the bus. It was what I was feeling internally a lot of times, and I would imagine fight scenes to a lot of their songs.
Sure.
Yeah. Somebody asked me the other day, they told me, "Oh, I realize now why you listen to metal and hardcore music when you work out. That's the only thing to get you through your workouts. When you're like on the treadmill for 50 minutes, right?"
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm just thinking of the art of self-defense.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Well, what kind of music do you listen to?" And he's like, I like alternative." And he's like, "No, you listen to metal. Metal is your new favorite."
Yeah. Dude, I freaking love like really hardcore metal. There's actually a really cool breakdown. Let's actually pull it up.
Sure.
It's called Vice Wave. I actually want to see if they want to come on the show. We gotta have more musicians on here. I like talking to musicians a lot about their music. It's called Vice Wave, and it's by a band called. I just want to let you listen. I want you guys to listen to the breakdown. It goes freaking hard. Night Verses.
Night Verses?
Yeah, is the band name. Song name is called Vice Wave. And we'll go about 3/4 of the way in. I just want people to check out this breakdown. I also love soft stuff too. Like, I don't just listen to metal, you know? Freaking ads.
It's not that easy.
2 ads?
Grammarly.
Yeah, they do
can
2
help.
ads now.
This sentence.
Oh,
is
ad 2 of 2.
grammatically
Look at
correct.
that. So let's go about right. If you're on YouTube, you got a great show right now. That's the clip. Did you not like that, Peyton? Oh,
It was just noise.
leave. It was just noise?
It was just noise.
You're just noise.
You're right. But, no,
Dude!
I won't say I hate it because I didn't hate it. That's not for me.
You're right. It's not for you.
You're right.
It's for people who are killing ISIS.
Is that what you're doing in your spare? Is that your workout? You kill ISIS?
Actually,
Your
that's what
workout?
I imagine some of it is. I'm
Oh,
killing
gotcha.
ISIS, or I'm trying to save a family member, or I'm running after a kidnapper.
Oh yeah, you never heard that story?
You don't know this about me?
No.
This is why I get through my workouts. This is the
What?
only.
Yeah.
This is the motivation. Or I'm like, I have an anti-venom and I need to get there by a certain time. Dude, imagine me teaching a spin class.
I don't want to see you running up that mountain. Like if I'm coming the other direction.
I
imagine
look
you,
insane a little bit.
You got your bow staff out and you're just sprinting.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm hauling ass up the mountain.
Damn.
Yeah, and if I have this thing in my head, it's kind of psycho. If I see other people who just happen to come earlier than I do, I'm like, oh, I have to get to the top before they do. I can't let them get to the
It's a
top.
competition
before.
now.
It becomes immediate competition in my mind.
Gotcha.
I'll see them when I'm on the bottom, excuse me, kind of like with their flashlights. They're starting to curve around the mountain, and I'm on the like where the start of the trail is, and I'm like, oh no, they can't get ahead of me. It's a disease, sir. It's a disease in my mind.
No, I don't think so. There's the motivation you need. It's right in front of you.
I know, but so yeah, I'm listening to that as I'm going up. So that's why.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. That's a little bit about me, now. Oh boy. What do you guys think about when you work out? Do you guys work out?
I go hiking sometimes.
Okay.
I don't.
I try to go on Sundays up to Griffith every Sunday.
That's pretty good. Once a week at least.
Yeah.
You don't work out. No.
I need to.
Yeah.
And it's gonna bite me in the butt when I'm older.
It is.
And yeah,
You should literally start today.
I get. Where do I go? What do I do?
Oh, this people ask me this, or I don't work out. I don't know what to do. Cool. This is what you do. You go home
Yeah.
and you give yourself a little stretch, and then you see how many push-ups you can do. Perfect push-ups in a row.
I'm gonna be able to do like 2.
Great.
Okay.
So if you can only do 2,
It's a
then you
start.
see how many sit-ups you can do, and then you see how many squats you can do,
Yeah.
and then go running like on a light jog and see how far you can get without stopping.
And see,
then
that's the-
journal all that.
That's the thing that upsets me. As a kid, I used to be so freaking fast.
Yeah?
I was on the running team. My biggest regret is I never did track in high school.
Okay. So what's stopping you now to do track in high school? No, but I'm serious. Then you journal all that, and that's your workout for that day. The next
Yeah.
day, you do the same thing. And then the next day, you do the same thing. And then you'll notice, oh, shoot, I was only able to do 2 push-ups Wednesday. Now it's Sunday, and I'm sore. But you know what? I did 12 today in a row.
Gotcha.
And that will give you the motivation to keep
Dude,
going.
I'm getting that WW program right now.
Yeah.
WESAM's workout. There it is.
You let me know how it's going for you. Actually, I think we
sure.
should...
TM.
Yeah. And then let me know how far you run, and then if things start hurting you, that's good.
Where do I go to run? Just anywhere?
I used to run around my neighborhood. My neighborhood was really, really crappy,
Anywhere.
but
Gotcha.
yeah, I used to go around the
I'm
neighborhood.
in Burbank, so it's a nice
You have
neighborhood.
a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not
It's
because you haven't ran in a while. You're not
Right.
going to be doing miles, bro. If you can make it around the block, like do a mile without stopping,
Gotcha.
that's pretty good. People don't realize actually how far a mile is,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, I can run a mile or like jog a mile," and then you get like a quarter of the way, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's a lot harder than I thought."
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know how it goes today.
I will. I'll do it.
Are you? So you're doing it today?
I'll do it today.
There's an app that does like couch to like 5K or whatever, where it's like it does like intervals of
Yep.
like walking and running.
I'm his app right now.
There we go.
That-
See
that's
if I
the app
can-
he checks
yeah.
into.
I'll see if I can find a trail though, because I'm right by their little downtown Burbank, and there's cars everywhere.
Cool, man. Don't care. You just let me know. Okay?
I will. I'll find something.
So it's push-ups,
Push-ups,
sit-ups, squats,
squats,
running.
running.
You have a pull-up bar?
My roommate does. Yes.
Great.
He does.
Then see how many pull-ups you can do.
Okay.
This pisses me off when I see people doing pull-ups like this. It's all the way down, all the way up to your chin at least.
Yeah.
And then all the way down.
Okay.
You want that controlled movement. You want to get that full extension. I don't like seeing people do this stuff right here. Michael, you see what I'm doing? If you're on the YouTube channel,
I see
you
it.
definitely see what I'm doing. This right here, that's not pull-up. You know what you're doing? Nothing. I'm a psycho, man.
I'll get it done.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys see my story yesterday on Instagram?
Was it you singing that song? The shoulder song?
Put your head on my shoulder.
What is that song?
Someone thought that was me
Oh,
that you were
kissing
looking at.
the woman?
Yeah, I was like, what?
You mean the people on the side of the road?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it was Michael.
was Michael.
Michael doesn't want to admit
Michael
it.
gets around.
He does get around. There was this chick on him. I mean, you should have seen it. I should just
Yeah.
put it on my story.
Dude,
I'm doing that as my permanent story and saying, look, I saw Michael on the side of the road. Dude, I don't care. Here we go. Oh. Okay, this is me.
Put your head on my shoulder.
I don't think you were able to get through it without laughing once.
Just a kiss goodnight.
Dude, I don't care. That makes me laugh. This is Michael, by the way. These were random people.
Oh, put your head on my shoulder.
What is this song, WESAM? What is that from?
I saw it on a cringy TikTok video, the song. I heard it. And then I decided, you know what? Actually, let me see what the whole song
Was it
is.
a guy and girl like hugging each other?
I think so.
Yeah.
I love cringe TikTok.
I
love cringe.
They make me feel better about myself.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? I was trying to dissect this, and I was cringe around definitely in my early teenage years.
We all were.
We all were.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm laughing at it, because I know a lot of these people are trying to be creative in their self-expression, and they're young teenagers, and they have angst, and they have feelings of puppy love or lust, and they don't know how to express it, and they think the world is against them. They think their parents hate them, and so they're like, I'm gonna do these TikTok videos and look cool. I'm cool. I live in my world. They imagine shit, and it's like, dude, I can't wait till you pay taxes. You know. You know what I mean?
I understand, yeah.
It's so endearing. And then other people, I see the video, and I'm like, oh, this is actually, I don't want to laugh at this because I feel kind of sorry for you. It's like I could tell like you don't have friends, or people have made fun of you a lot, and I'm like, I'm gonna skip this one. But then there's other ones on the other side of the spectrum. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're a 45-year-old mom.
Those are the ones that weird me out the most. When there's like a 50-year-old on the app, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, it gets a little
Yeah.
pedophile-ish on some of them.
Pedophilic.
There was
Pedophilic.
that one thing. There was that TikTok user that he did like go to court because he would like send nudes to teen TikTok people. I forgot his name. Shoot. It was a big thing.
Well, Ray Diaz, he was a famous YouTuber. I showed you his video. He was actually a guest on my previous podcast called Actors Anonymous.
Yeah.
He's in jail right now for allegedly sexually assaulting and verbally abusing his girlfriend or something like that. And I was like, oh shit.
What a guy.
Sexual assault.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Alleged sexual assault.
Alleged. I said alleged, right? Yeah. I'm saying alleged right now.
There you go.
Yeah, he's gotten the nickname the TikTok Predator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude.
The Buddy.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, this guy on TikTok, there's a lot of them out there, man.
Yeah.
Imagine the ones they aren't catching.
I know.
I'm kidding.
Oh, shit. Maybe you're right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love those cringe videos. We might watch some of them on Guys Night.
What was your favorite E-Bombs World video?
Oh, easy. The lady getting attacked by the bear. That was one of the first ones I saw. You never seen that one?
I don't know if I did.
And the guy, the handler, tries to swat at the bear who's killing this woman.
What is this?
Yeah, it's one of the first E-Bombs videos out there. That and the nunchuck afro backflip guy.
Oh, Afro Ninja?
Is it
Yeah.
the one that was shocked by electricity, or is that something else?
That's something else. This guy, it's like a Russian video, and this lady's next to a bear, and the guy has a chain on the bear's neck. He's like in a karate outfit, and the bear starts attacking the woman, and he starts trying to hit the bear. Bear's not listening. It's a bear.
Yeah.
It's a bear. That should be a shirt. The bear's not listening.
The bear's not listening.
It's a bear. That's the quote for the show. The bear's not listening. It's a bear.
It's a bear.
Dude,
Merchandise will now be...
Okay, I don't give a shit. I make myself laugh by myself so much, and I fucking love it. I can entertain myself for hours.
That's good, though.
It is good. It is good. I hope some other people out there are entertained by this. If not, that's fine. I'm enjoying my life. You're going to enjoy it with me? Come on the WESAM train? Come on the WESAM train?
Phrasing.
Come on the WESAM. I know the phrasing, Michael. Why do you think I repeated it 3 times?
There's a shirt too. Come on the WESAM train.
Come on the WESAM
Come
train.
on the WESAM train.
Oh my gosh. This is. What were you going to show us, Michael?
I was looking for that video, but
bear.
I couldn't find the bear video.
All right. Do you have a favorite you were trying to pull up?
I mean, I was just more bringing it up.
Okay.
But in general, for me, it was either the end of the world or that stupid Badger song.
Oh yeah, I didn't like either. I did see one of the most disturbing videos on Nature's Metal yesterday. It was 2 stallions, and they were in heat, and they get aggressive with each other. And one of the stallions rears back and kicks the other stallion in the head and kills it within seconds.
Wow.
It falls to the ground, makes some of the most disturbing noises you've ever heard, and within like maybe 3-4 seconds, it's dead.
Circle of life, man.
Kind of. Yeah.
But it's kind of not.
Yeah,
but it
it's
kind
like
of is.
Yeah, dude, it's nature. It's nature at its realest, and I think, and the people handling it, they were like, "Esté muerte." Esté muerte. They were like so shocked by it. Like, there's nothing oh shit, it's dead. There's nothing we can do. Oh, it's dead. Okay, well, there's a stallion horse gone now. All right.
Have you seen the man who punched a kangaroo in the face?
Yes.
I love that video.
Yeah, he passed away recently. That
He
man.
did? What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Saw a random article on it. I'm like, oh.
Did a kangaroo kill him?
No, I think it was
Okay.
cancer.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong. Don't quote me.
Gotcha.
I'm not laughing at that. I just like how I
quoting
said
you on
I might be wrong.
I might be.
I might be wrong. Might be wrong. Yeah, there are worse things to be wrong about. Boy, I'm surprised we haven't gotten hate mail on this show. Not that much, I should say.
Gotcha.
We've gotten a couple
We have
things.
gotten some?
What do they say?
It's more mean comments.
Oh.
What I'm saying, you don't know what you're talking about. I was saying, be specific. Which part? Hey, man. This is my world. Welcome to WeSam's world. It's not perfect. All right, we're learning here. Anyway, how much time we got left?
We got about 10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right, cool. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll wrap this baby up.
You get it.
All right. We are currently trying to FaceTime Josh Adams. We want to check in with him and see how his beer is brewing for our guys' night this Sunday. Which, by the way, Keesh Brothers are going to be coming in town this Sunday.
Woo!
I
I love those Keesh brothers.
Dude, when all 3 of us get together, watch. Okay, it's going to get so fucking rowdy in here.
Good.
Yeah. And Josh isn't answering. I think he has a meeting with his parole officer. Yeah, he's
classic.
he's a registered sex offender. Mm-hmm. Yep. Would you mind messaging him and tell him we want to FaceTime you on air?
Can I say, hey, bitch, we want to FaceTime you right fucking now? Is that too much?
I don't see the problem with
Okay,
it, but
cool.
no.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. Life is good, man.
Yeah.
Life is really good. I'm enjoying my car.
Excellent. How is the Tesla?
It's making driving 1,000 times more tolerable in Los Angeles. I'll tell you what, in the stop and go traffic that I've been experiencing more often than usual nowadays, I can get stuff done. I can text, I can email safely in the car. I just go into a certain lane and it's autopilot, keeps 1 car distance in front of me. It's wonderful, man.
Oh, damn.
Have you seen that video? It's one of my favorite videos because the cop's so nice about it. He pulls over the guy in the Tesla and he's like, you can't have your iPad up there.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like, oh, this isn't an iPad. It's part of the car. And the cop is so interested. He's like, that's a part of the car?
Can you pull it up?
It's so good.
It's wonderfully. enlightening to watch
Yeah.
him. Like, just be like, wait, what? This is legal?
Yeah. He's like, I gotta get one.
Yeah.
He's digging his car, and it's
Oh.
just so fun to watch.
Freaking ads.
I know. I am almost tempted to do the, what is it, $5 a month for YouTube Red?
I have it. It's $15 a month.
What?
Yeah,
For no ads?
for no ads, and you get their
So-
shows too. So, yeah,
Their shows.
they're YouTube originals.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Next year, WESAM on a YouTube original.
Right? Like, fast forward. I love YouTube Red.
Everyone should get it.
That's kind of what I always thought. I was like, I end up writing on a CBS show.
Yeah.
Why not?
I will.
Wait, Michael, you don't want to work for CBS?
I want to work for CBS.
There you go.
okay.
Dude, I don't give a shit. I'll work for anybody at this point. Here it is.
Could you help me
See,
take
you
it
can
off?
Put it to GPS, which is kind of cool, but you're not allowed to have anything,
Oh, this
any screens like
this
that.
is stock with the car. Like, this literally is my only center console.
What is this thing?
It's called a Tesla Model 3.
Maybe that's why.
So, like, yeah, I can't remove this. It's like how I control my air conditioning.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see all the controls down there. Interesting.
His face is like, is this guy for real?
Well, where's your speedometer? Does it go onto the
It's right
screen?
here.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I thought maybe it went on the screen or something like that. Does it have other features, like other computer features? Like you can...
No, all I can do, it's like car stuff, right? So, some of, like, the driving settings or, like, controlling the music.
This is
but
great.
Nothing else.
All right. Yeah, I can see you've got... Looks like you've got your... is that your air conditioning and like the venting at the front stuff?
Exactly, yeah.
I see. Well, all right. I've asked you enough stupid questions.
No, you're totally fine.
So, I apologize for stopping. I didn't realize it was stock computer screen, but
I can tell he's legit curious,
Yeah.
but he sounds so threatening
Frito?
asking the questions as well.
Hey,
Oh,
not a problem.
I didn't get that, though.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I get that. He's like, so, you got your AC on there?
See, I don't get that. That's
Like,
so
I feel like
funny.
he's trying to bust him for something, and that's like the
Maybe.
intent I get. But no, I think he is legit curious. He just has that voice.
Maybe, yeah. I like it at the end. He's like, I've asked you enough stupid questions.
That's
where,
how you know he's like,
all right,
charming
that's,
about
yeah. Dude, that makes my day. That makes my day so much. I can't wait till my parents sit in the car, because my parents literally grew up in villages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, when he was younger, used to get water when he was really young from a stream. Like, what? What? Electricity wasn't a thing, like a really popular thing. He remembers when the first car came into his town.
damn.
Wow.
You know, that's like beyond this generation,
Yeah.
you know? So for him to be picked up from the airport, by the way, they're flying now, you know,
Yeah.
fast forward 60 years. Oh, he's flying.
Oh.
People are flying now. And I'm getting picked up in an electric car that drives by itself. What? I can't wait to see their reaction.
Wait, do Teslas have that feature, the auto drive?
Are you being serious right now? I just
I-
said that, Peyton.
Yeah, but I know nothing about cars. I know nothing about them.
Yeah, Peyton. It comes with fully
That's so
self-driving.
cool.
Yeah. Later on this year, you can self-drive or the autopilot on the streets.
That would scare me though.
At first, it was nerve-wracking, but like I'm telling you, when you're on the highway, it becomes.
Oh, that would scare me even more.
It's really not that bad. You kind of trust it. Man. Now, is it perfect? No. I'll give you an example when it's not perfect.
Okay.
You know when motorcycles come in,
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll hit the brakes.
yeah.
Because it thinks there's a collision or there's an unknown object, but it'll show the guy on the motorcycle on the screen.
Yeah.
But it needs to keep a safe distance. So if you're
Yeah.
going like 70 and a motorcycle zooms by, you'll slow down because it's like, collision.
That's good though.
yeah.
Because-
but a normal driver would just keep driving the speed,
Right.
because if the person behind you is not paying attention, you hit your brakes right away. That could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But motorcyclists, they do that windy thing. they go where I feel like they shouldn't go sometimes. So I think it's good that they have something to slow you down.
I'm telling you, in stop and go traffic, if you're on the road for like an hour and a half and it's all stop and go, I've arrived at my destination feeling totally refreshed, like I just took a train or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that I would be comfortable with. If it's heavy traffic, I'd be okay to put it in the autopilot mode.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if you're listening to this, and we're not sponsored by Tesla or anything like that. God, no.
Can we?
I wish.
If they want.
The base model of the Model 3 with the tax breaks that I think I might be still available, you're looking at, and if you sell your current car, you could, depending on what your current car is, 35 to 40 grand for a car that does what it does.
Pocket change.
Pocket change.
Pocket change, man.
No, but for some people, if they want a new car, you know what I mean? And if you have that budget, then yeah, obviously if you can only afford like something under 10 grand, then you're not getting an electric car anytime soon. Unless it's smart cars even are pretty expensive. Those are the small ones.
Yeah.
Don't get those. Don't get a smart car. One of those tiny ones.
Right.
You'll die. You'll die in them. They're a death trap.
Yeah, that feels like it.
Michael, what kind of car would you have if you had any budget?
If I had any budget?
Yeah.
I think I'd go for the Tesla.
Yeah, which model?
The Model 3, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't need a lot. I like the idea of being able to like just put it in autopilot and then like as the technology gets better, like why not? And then I can just read in the car, I can get work done in the car.
Yeah.
Like that seems to be like progress. Like I don't feel the need to like actively be driving.
Yeah. For some things, yeah, for sure. I agree with you on that. I would like to see the SUV. Well, they already have the SUV version. I'm talking about the truck version if they ever make one for Tesla.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Really?
I thought someone was making like a truck version. Like I thought Ford was making like a electric truck.
My cousin got a Raptor, like one of those Ford Raptors, those big ones. You know what I'm talking about? Ford Raptors, like a dinosaur. No, I'm kidding. It's a truck.
Yeah, they're producing an all-electric F-150.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
There's a step in the right
I
direction.
wonder how much. You know what Audi did? Audi, as a promotional thing in Italy for one of their dealerships, were taking, because they have an electric car now that's going to try to compete with the Tesla, especially the Model X. They parked it in a space reserved only for. You read this?
No. I mean, I thought of something else that I wanted to get your thoughts on.
So yeah, they park it in a Tesla charging space. And you can't charge it.
Yeah.
Because Audi said no, we don't want to make these compatible, and Tesla's like, all the patents are free.
Yeah.
We can make this compatible. Just so you can know, you could use our charging stations if you want to use that. They said no.
Come on.
This Audi that's fully electric and does a little bit of self-driving as well doesn't have the same mileage as the Tesla does in terms of battery, like how far you can go on it. And I'm like, if you're going to go through all that trouble, at least make it equal, or you've made it not as good.
Are they going to charge you $35,000, $40,000? Same price?
Oh, it's much more expensive.
Oh, it's more expensive?
Yeah, it's more expensive.
Oh,
so.
good.
Yeah. What is this? Oh!
Guy parks on his front lawn and charges his car at a stranger's house for 12 hours.
Wow.
You know how many mean things I'm thinking about? You know why? Because if I'm just putting myself in the guy who owns the house, he reacted way too nicely.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'd do? Depending on the mood I was in.
What?
Ah, no, this is way too mean.
Yeah, say it.
No, I was going to say I'd deflate all his air tires.
Mm-hmm.
Throw away the caps that go on them, just as a big fuck you. Let all the air out of his tires.
Yes.
Well, no, they do they have the cameras on it, so I couldn't do any of that stuff. Never mind, I wouldn't do that. I'd call the tow truck immediately.
Yeah.
And then probably charge them for what electricity they used.
Right.
That's fair.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Oh, cool. I'm towing your car, and you owe me for the electricity you used.
I think that's the most fair thing.
You're not a friend? You're not a family member? You weren't dying? Oh, well then,
cool.
Let's go to court.
Pay up.
What an asshole move for them to do.
So
that.
the story is that apparently they were the people that own the Tesla said they were visiting a friend when they realized they were out of power. Offered no compensation or apologies. They thought it was the friend's house. I thought.
That seems like a lame excuse.
They should have been towed.
I mean, you could knock on the door, explain your situation, and ask. You know? Like, what if they were like, hey,
Yeah, the
if we
person
paid you
didn't-
like $40?
Depending on how they asked,
Yeah.
I'd be like, and how long do you need to use it for?
Right.
All right. That's fine. Because I know how much it actually charges you and your
There
in-home
you
use.
go.
So approximately, depending on the voltage, so that just the power cord, which takes forever to charge.
Yeah.
That's like an emergency thing where it's like I have to leave it overnight to get maybe 10 miles, maybe if that, so I can get to a charging station.
Mm-hmm.
You might be looking at like $1, something like that.
Really?
$1,
Really?
$2 tops. Because if you have one of those, I think it's like 22 miles an hour charging stations or 25 miles an hour charging stations in your home, like the one on the street does, it charges you if you pay like at a pay station. Those usually charge in LA around $2 an hour. So you're getting for every 22 miles $2. Yeah, you're still. I've never filled up. Never charged my car at the supercharging station more than $15 for a full charge.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And how long does that last you?
Depends on how I drive. Depends on where I'm
Fair.
driving. But because of its dual motor performance, I'm getting what would be considered like for a sports car here, like depending on how I drive, somewhere between 20 to 25 miles a gallon. That would be the equivalent.
That's really good.
It's not bad. It's things are falling apart.
For an electric car,
Yeah, and
that's like
then
a new kind of thing.
right, and then how much I'm charging it for price wise compared to gas.
Gas, yeah.
I was filling up with now I'd be filling up with $60 a tank.
Yeah.
$60
Yeah.
every week and a half. No. Week and a half, 2 weeks, tops 2 weeks. That's getting way too much for me.
I'm usually like $40 every 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's a lot for your car? That's so much money, dude.
I think Tesla should come sponsor us. You know,
I'm a good
we are
salesman.
boosting them
I made my manager
so
get
hard.
one. I made my manager get one.
You did?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
He sat in mine, and then he was looking at all the other
Oh.
ones, and he was like, "It's not a Tesla, though."
Well, you said in Steve Ellison's too, and that's what got you, didn't it?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, this is what a car should be doing. This is like what a car should be."
Yeah.
Oh, everything else is stupid. Mind you, I had a nice car before I sold mine, and then I would sit in mine and go, "Well, these buttons are stupid and unnecessary. Well, this kind of ruined driving for me." Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna head out. I think we're good on time, right?
Yeah, play
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah, let's play music. Thanks everybody for tuning into the show. We really appreciate you guys. Remember to find us on Nice Guy Digital Patreon. $1 or $2 a month goes a long way here at WESAM's World. Thank you, Adobe Radio. Remember, if you have an Alexa, you can always go, "Hey, Alexa, play Adobe Radio," and then boom, WESAM's World is playing, or any of your other favorite shows or alternative music. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you, Steph. Thank you to all our new subscribers, our loyal fans. Remember to subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on our Apple Podcasts. We're also on Spotify, too, for your Android users. Android. Oh! Stop the music.
Oh,
Dude,
he made it.
you made it on air.
Woo!
We were just signing out.
Am I famous?
He did it. What a guy.
Dude, you look like a serial killer.
Am I famous?
Hey, how's the beer coming along?
Great. It's coming great.
Cool.
Great. I'm glad we FaceTimed you.
Yeah.
It's coming so great.
Is it foamy?
It's not foamy.
Good. I don't like it foamy.
Yeah, it's not foamy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. I got a self-tape.
Great. Mwah. He's a sex offender, obviously. Let's continue the
Yeah.
music.
The way it just chimes back in.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. Well, always remember. Oh, thank you, Guayaki. Almost forgot you, but I didn't. Mwah. The best yerba mate on this planet. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk.